Okay, folks, for this screencast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some file I/O with Python, and I'm just going to do a really simple example. So I have this text file on my desktop that just has the word hello in it. And so I'm using Tony as the IDE, and this is using Python 3.6. And so if I make a function called print file contents, and where the input argument is function name, what I can do is I can this is a method up here, and so the main script is down here, and then these are all of the methods or definitions really. Oop. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to define the function name equal example.txt, right? And so up here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say print opening file equals and then fname, like this. And so what I'm going to do is in the main script, I'm actually going to call that script. So print file contents, and then I'm going to do, and I'm going to name this file name so it's not confusing. So this is actually an input argument. And if I run this, I got to save it. So I'm going to do file io.py. You see it'll say opening file example txt because it's saving this text into this variable and then calling this function and then running this method here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say file is open fname, and I'm going to do R for read, and then I'm going to do print file.read. And what that's going to do, it's going to read the entire file and then print it, and then I'm going to go ahead and do file.close. And so I'm going to run that, and so now it says opening file example, and it's going to say hello because that's the entire content. And so I'm going to go ahead and say print current contents equals. And so now when I run that, oh, you know what? I did it in the wrong order, so I'm going to do it there. Okay, and so now you see opening file, current contents, hello. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a function called append to file, and I'm going to tell it the file name. And I'm also going to say, hey, append the word world to it. And so what the function is going to do is I'm going to say append to file, again the f function name, and then I'm going to say text. And so I'm going to say print appending text equals, I'm going to say text, and then I'm going to say print to file equals fname. Okay, and then so for now it's just going to say appending text world to file example, and it hasn't actually done anything. So then I'm going to go and open the file, except this time I'm going to do A for append, and then I'm going to say file.write text, and then I'm going to go ahead and say file.close. Okay, and now to test to make sure that it actually did what I wanted it to do, so again this is open file, append text, close file. To make sure that it actually worked, I'm actually going to say print file contents again, the same file name, and what we should see is that I gotta move this up, and again I printed the file, appended to it, and then printed the file again. And so it's saying opening file example, here are the current contents in it, hello. I'm going to append the text world to file example, and then I print file contents again, and so now I open the file, and now here are the current contents. And if I go to the desktop and I actually open up example.txt, yeah, this is fine. You can actually see that the text file now has world with an exclamation point in it. So that was just a really simple script. Hopefully that helps you out a little bit, and happy coding.